What's up, y'all? Hope all is well. I come here to percolate your mind, make you think. So in the process of thinking, right, I was thinking about so-called God's will, right? First of all, I would ask, can you go against God's will? God has a will. Can you go against that? No. According to the belief system that we have been, accustomed to believing in. So check it. This God already knows what you're going to be before he even creates you. 1,000 years from now, a person that is being created by God or whatever, right? God already know the outcome of that person's life before he created, right? But nothing can go outside of God's will. So that means God has the authority, because his will is whatever he makes it. He has the authority to tell you to not exist, because he can speak it into existence. He can say, ShaBaka. I was born in 75. So in 1875, he could have said, ShaBaka, you would not exist. And I would not have existed. And that still could be in his will. Nobody can change his will. But what we've been taught is nobody can change his will, and we can change his will. Right? Because if we go outside of his will, we're changing his will. But if we go outside of his will, we're punished. You see what I'm saying? People say, oh, you got free will. How is the will free when you designed us to do it? Everybody is preordained to do something. So how is your will free when he already preordained your life? We are nothing but characters, according to the belief. You have to follow the script. In Boys in the Hood, when Ricky died, no matter how many times you played that movie, he's going to die. He's going to run down that alley and die, because that's part of the script. That's part of John Singleton's will. He willed that in that script. So that is what has to happen. Right? Right? He doesn't have a choice to not die, because that's not his will. You really don't have a choice not to go to hell, because that's God's will. God created you to go to hell. If you go to hell, God created you to go to hell. Because you cannot, by any point of the imagination, go against God's will. If you believe in God and you believe in God is everything and he can do all things, then you cannot go against his will. Period. I don't care about a sin that he can punish you for. The ability of you not going against that will is up to God. Because if he already know you're going against that will, and he creates you anyway, he in turn creates you to go against his will. Y'all don't want to see it like that, but it's cool. Brother ShaBaka's here. He ain't going nowhere. I deal with facts. People say I believe. Okay, that's fine. I deal with belief. I believe something. Yeah, I believe it. Once I have sufficient enough evidence and enough investigation to warrant this as being some kind of truth, then yes. But I'm not going to believe it first, like we do in religion. You believe it first, and then you defend it. That's how it is. But at the end of the day, we are characters in God's script, and we can't go against it according to the belief. So all of y'all niggas that's going to hell, remember, your God wrote that in the book before you was born. This is your brother, Neri ShaBaka, Ursa Ma'at Ra, and knowledge is infinite. Therefore, evolution is inevitable. Peace.